Hello, welcome to TipTop Tuesday, and it's August 22nd, 2017. Our topic today is the eclipse. As many of you know through the news and participating, the eclipse was a very big deal in the United States yesterday. It was a big deal for lots of reasons. It brought a lot of people together, and everyone wanted to do the same thing. They wanted to see and experience the eclipse. Hi! Hi, Michelle. Hi, Charlene. Nice to see you guys. So I'm talking about the eclipse yesterday. When I was watching the eclipse, I started thinking about how the sun was there and then the moon was coming over it, bits and pieces. And in Seattle, it only got to be about 93%, so it was still really bright, but the lighting was very different and the shadows were also very different. As I was watching the moon go in front of the sun, all of a sudden I started thinking about last week. Last week was a huge transition week for lots of people. Old memories came up, things that people had thought that they had cleared their heart of, old grief, old fears, old angers, came up to be looked at, to be brought to the light. So I started looking at that eclipse and I thought, oh, there's that darkness that we all have. We all, we're not light all the time. We have that darkness too. And there it is, integrating with the light. And yet, even though the light is covered by the darkness, the light is still so powerful that it still shoots out this plasma, is what they were calling it. And apparently it's very hot too. But what I found really interesting about that was that the darkness could not diminish the light, which is what we're often taught in basic kindness and love. Love will overshadow fear and anger and all those things. So love helps us heal, loving ourselves. So that's kind of basic. But I thought about that and thought, well, is that my unique idea? But apparently it's not. I went out on the internet and I found a yin and yang. And the yin and yang had the two, the moon and the sun. Now, granted, we often will say the moon is female and the sun is male. Well, I suppose we could do it this way too. That's the cool thing about this. It is a circle. And if you notice, even though we talk that it's male, female, left, right, or whatever, it's not really like that. What you're seeing is a circular motion. It could almost be a spiral kind of feeling. It goes in. So it's never was linear, left and right. So our defining of what that is in Asian, making everything a neat package this way or that way, may in fact not be that at all. The other thing I want to talk about is how we can use the yin and yang and even the eclipse to, one, using the energy of the eclipse and what that meant to us, and two, what the yin and yang of ourselves can do for integration. In the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about balancing your chakras, using sound, words, colors, and I'm going to use a bowl. This is one of my dragon bowls. And I think you see how that sound is. This is another one of my bowls. This one's probably about 100 years old. And I'm using those bowls because I want to reinforce how sound really helps us. So, yeah. Does anybody have any questions or comments? I'd love to talk about this. I don't know if anybody else thought about that. Okay, it's all right. I also wanted to mention that for people that don't know me, which there are people that don't know me. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I've written a book, and the book's called Earth Whisper, The White Chick from Tacoma. And you can get it on Amazon. And I'll put the link down below. But this explains some of the work I do energetically. And it's also a healing book. It talks about chakra balancing, talks about when I work the psychic line and some of those stories. And I want you to know who I am. That's why I would love for you to read my book. I'd like to know who you are too. So that's that. And most importantly, have a dazzle of a day. Oh, and I wanted to show you. See, I'm wearing this. My sister Judy gave me this. And this is a circle amethyst, but it reminds me of the sun. So that's why I wore it. And to go with the earrings too, which are silver, gold, silver. And this is moon sun. So anyway, take care and have a dazzle week. How's that? Okay, bye.